All right, let's just get right into it. There's a revolution happening right now that's turning regular people into millionaire entrepreneurs, literally from their bedrooms. And today we're going to break down the exact playbook. We're talking about how one person, yeah, just you, can build an entire business using AI. Let's do this.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Building what used to take a team of 50 people. Think about it. It's like you've suddenly got this massive army of AI assistants at your command, ready to do the work of an entire company. This isn't a small change. It's a total game changer, and it's leveling the playing field for absolutely everyone.
And look, this right here really puts it into perspective. The old way? Forget about it. We're talking months of grinding, needing like 10 grand just to get started, and having to hire a team. But now, with AI, you can do it in hours for less than $100, and it's just you. This isn't just a little bit better, It's a completely different world for anyone who wants to start a business.
So we're not just going to talk about high-level ideas here. No theory. This is the blueprint. We're breaking down the exact 7-step system. I'm talking tools, hacks, the whole shebang. So you can build your own one-person AI empire from scratch.
All right, let's kick things off with Act 1, Building Your Business Foundation. And seriously, the subtitle here says it all. We're going from idea to having a real, live online presence in less than an hour. Let's get into it.
Okay, step 1, the big one, finding your million-dollar idea. This is where so many people get completely stuck, right? You spend months, even years, just spinning your wheels looking for that perfect idea. Well, with AI, we're going to squash that. We're going to take that process from months of self-doubt down to just minutes of pure clarity. And here's the secret sauce, you guys. Stop looking for the perfect idea. It doesn't exist. What you're really looking for is something called founder opportunity fit. It sounds fancy, but it's super simple. It's the sweet spot where what you're good at smashes right into what people are willing to pay for. Like, maybe you're an amazing writer and you love video games. Boom. Your fit could be writing killer marketing copy for new indie games. That's what we're talking about.
So how do you actually find that fit? Easy. You turn ChatGPT into your own personal business consultant. No, seriously. You just ask it to interview you about your skills, you answer its questions, tell it what you're good at, what you've done, and then boom, it spits out a list of business ideas that are tailor-made for you. It's insane. It's like having a $1,000 an hour consultant right in your pocket for free.
Okay. So now you've got some ideas from ChatGPT. What next? You don't just guess. You run them through a super simple filter, the 3S filter. First, is it scalable? Meaning, can it grow without you having to work a million more hours? Second, is it simple? Can you explain it in one sentence? And finally, is it suitable? Do you actually have the skills, or can you get them pretty quickly? If an idea hits all three, you've probably got a winner. See, we're using a system, not just throwing darts at a wall.
All right, step 2, you've got your idea locked in. Now you've got to look legit. You need a professional brand. And what used to take like weeks of back and forth with expensive designers, you can now do it in about 10 minutes. Yeah, you heard that right. So check this out. Naming your business? It's always so hard, right? Well, a tool like NameLicks uses AI to just churn out a bunch of awesome, brandable names and even gives you logo ideas right away. Then, for the actual design, which is always so expensive, you just pop over to Canva, use their magic design tool, and boom, in seconds you have professional logo concepts and brand colors just like that. The 2 biggest headaches of branding? Solved. Okay, moving on to step 3. You have the idea, you have the brand, now you need a website, a home base online. And this is where so many people just give up. They get bogged down for months trying to learn code or trying to find a developer they can afford. Well, I'm here to tell you that whole era is over.
I mean, just look at this breakdown. The old way was a nightmare. Trying to learn WordPress, hiring a developer for thousands of dollars, it could take weeks. The AI way? You answer a few simple questions in a tool like HubSpot's AI Builder, and it just builds a website for you, for free, in under 30 minutes. It writes the words, it designs the pages, all the heavy lifting is just done.
And that brings us to Act 2. This is where it gets really fun. We're building the automation engine. You've got your foundation set up. Now, we're going to build the systems that basically run the business for you. This is how you turn a one-person show into an absolute powerhouse.
So, you've got a website. Great. But a website with no visitors is, well, it's useless. And traffic comes from content. But let's be real. Trying to post on 5 different platforms every single day? That's a one-way ticket to burnout, especially when you're doing it all yourself. So what's the solution?
We automate it. We put the whole thing on autopilot. Here's how we do it. That endless grind of actually creating the content? We can use AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude to generate really solid first drafts for blog posts, social media updates, you name it. But honestly, the real magic, the secret weapon, is in the distribution. And for that, we use a tool called Zapier. Think of it like the conductor of an orchestra. It connects all your different apps and makes them work together automatically.
And this is what that content machine looks like in action. It's so cool. So you write and publish one blog post on your website. That's it. Then Zapier sees that, sends the post over to ChatGPT and says, hey, turn this into a LinkedIn post. Then it posts it to LinkedIn. Then it tells ChatGPT, okay, now make a shorter one for Twitter with hashtags, and it posts that too. All from that one blog post. You look like you have an entire social media team working for you, but really, it's just this one smart automation you set up.
All right, step 5. Your content is out there, you look super professional, but, where's the money? How do you actually get paying customers? Most people just kind of wait. They hope customers will find them. We're not doing that. We're going to go out and find them proactively. And yeah, we're going to use AI to do it.
Okay, this is where it gets serious. Finding potential customers. Leads. It's usually slow, hard work. But a tool like Apollo.io can use AI to find thousands of your perfect customers. And then there's the cold outreach part, which is, let's be honest, soul-crushing work. Well, we automate that too. We use ChatGPT to write personalized emails and Zapier to send them out. You're basically building yourself a sales team that works 24/7 while you sleep for almost nothing.
And just to put a number on it, to make this real, Apollo's free plan can get you up to 1,200 potential customer leads every single month. Now, even if you get a tiny 2% response rate from your outreach, that's still 24 potential new clients hitting you up from a system that you just set up and let run. The scale is it's wild.
Okay, step 6. Let's say it's working. The customers are coming in. That's awesome. But now you have a new problem. You actually have to run the business. All the admin stuff, the onboarding, the scheduling, sending invoices. This is the stuff that buries most solo founders. This is where they drown. But not you. And this is how you're going to stay on top of it all. You build another machine, an automated machine for your operations. Just look at this workflow. A new client pays you through Stripe. Instantly, that payment triggers a whole chain reaction. A new folder for them gets created in Google Drive, a personalized welcome email gets sent with your scheduling link, a new task pops up in your project manager, and you get a little Slack notification. All of it happens in seconds, without you lifting a finger. It's like having the perfect admin assistant, one who never sleeps and never, ever makes a mistake.
Which brings us to our final act, the growth loop. So you've built the business, you've built the automation engine, you're up and running, but how do you make sure this thing doesn't just survive, but it actually thrives? How do you go from a business to an empire?
Well, the secret to long-term growth isn't some big, flashy move. It's actually all about something called the 1% rule. See, building the business is one thing, but staying ahead is the hard part. The idea here is so simple, but so powerful. You just focus on making tiny, 1% improvements every single day. Because those little improvements, they compound. A 1% tweak could be something as small as changing the subject line of your sales email or making your ChatGPT prompt a little bit better. These little wins stack up, and if you get just 1% better every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. Think about that.
So let's just run through the whole blueprint one last time. Step 1, we use ChatGPT to find our perfect idea. Step 2, we built a killer brand in minutes with tools like NameLicks and Canva. Step 3, we launched a pro website for free using HubSpot. Step 4, we automated our content with Zapier. Step 5, we found our customers with Apollo.io. Step 6, we automated our business operations, again with Zapier. And finally, the most important step of all, Step 7, we commit to improving just 1% every single day.
So there you have it. That's the complete system. Every tool, every step, every single strategy. But look, information without action is just entertainment. You can watch this, feel inspired for a minute, and then go right back to scrolling. Or you can open a new tab right now and just start with step 1. You have the playbook. The only question left is, what are you going to build?